Okay? Sa video na to, tatalakayin natin si coin problems. So, ano nga ba si coin problems? Si coin problems, tinatakal din natin siya sa algebra, mostly sa mga worded problems. Almost the same siya ng digit problems, pero yung denominations niya different. So, paano ba yung denominations niya? Ibig sabihin, ito yung coin denominations na kailangan natin tandaan bago natin ma-solve si coin problems. Let's say for penny, we have 1 cent. Nickel, we have 5 cents. Dime, we have 10 cents. And quarter, we have 25 cents. So, dapat ma-familiarize natin yan kung ano-ano yung mga values ni penny, nickel, dime, and quarter bago tayo makapag-solve ng coin problems. Okay? So, ang gagawin lang natin is kailangan natin tandaan. So, paano po ba engineer mag-solve ng coin problems? Sige. Bigay tayo na example. Sige, problem number 1. A piggy bank has 23 coins consisting of dimes and nickels. The total amount of money is $2.15. Determine the number of dimes and nickels in the piggy bank. So, isa-isa natin yung statement. Okay? So, a piggy bank has 23 coins consisting of dimes and nickels. So, kapag gagawin natin yung, or i-convert natin yan mathematically, meron tayong equation 1 na d plus n is equals to 23. Whereas d, siya yung number of dimes, and then n, the number of nickels. So, next statement, ang sabi daw is the total amount of money is $2.15. So, ibig sabihin, sa equation 2, that is 0.10d plus 0.05n is equals to 2.15. Ngayon, engineer, bakit po minultiply ng 0.10 tsaka 0.05? Yun po kasi yung magiging value ni dimes and nickels. So, di ba, kung tatandaan natin, yung coin denominations natin is si dime, that is 10 cents, and then si nickel, that is 5 cents. Kaya natin siya minultiply ng 0.10 tsaka 0.05. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, yun yung value ni dimes and nickels. Okay? Next, we can also define sa equation 1 na n is equals to 23 minus d. Ang ginawa lang is tinranspose. Pwede natin substitute sa equation 1 kay equation 2. That is 0.10d plus 0.05 times 23 minus d, which is value ni n, is equals to 2.15. So, distribute lang natin. And then, 1.15 plus 0.05d is equals to 2.15. Ngayon, ilagay natin lahat ng may variable sa kaliwa and lahat ng walang variable sa kanan. So, that is 2.15 minus 1.15. That is 0.05d is equals to 1. So, para makuha natin value ni d, divide natin both sides by 0.05. Meron tayong d is equals to 20. Ngayon, meron tayong value ng number ni dimes. Ang kailangan na natin is si nickels. Ngayon, pwede natin siya i-substitute sa equation 1 para makuha natin yung value ni nickel. Okay? Or yung total number ng nickel natin. So, that's d plus n is equals to 23. 20 plus n is equals to 23. Therefore, the nickel is 3. That is 23 minus 20. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, yun pala yung total value ni dimes, which is 20. And then, total value ni nickel, which is 3. So, para ma-double check, pwede natin siya i-substitute. Okay? So, si equation 1, tsaka kay equation 2. Si equation 1, that is d plus n is equals to 23. Ilan na number ng dime natin? That is 20. And then, si nickel, that is 3. So, therefore, 20 plus 3 is equals to 23. That statement is true. Okay? And then, equation number 2, substitute natin. So, pag kinumpute natin, ang lalabas ay $2.15. Okay? So, that is for problem number 1 ng coin problems. Okay, next tayo. Problem number 2. So, let me read it first. You have 34 coins in total of dimes and quarters. Assuming you have $7, determine the number of dimes and quarters. So, pwede nyo i-pause yung video kung gusto nyo muna sagutan. Okay. So, for our first statement, you have 34 coins in total of dimes and quarters. So, engineer, paano po ba ito isusulat mathematically? Meron kang dimes and quarters, pero hindi mo alam yung value nila. Pero isa lang ang meron ka, which is 34 coins in total. So that is D plus Q is equals to 34. Okay? Next, assuming you have $7, so meron ka $7, so sa equation 2, pwede natin siya isulat as yung value ni D, that is 10 cents, and then si quarter, 25 cents. So therefore, i-multiply natin siya ng 0.10D plus 0.25Q is equals to $7 in total. Okay? Next, pwede natin i-define sa equation 1 na Q is equals to 34 minus D. Pwede natin i-substitute sa equation 1 kay equation 2. That is 0.10D plus 0.25 times yung value ni Q, that is 34 minus D is equals to 7. And then 0.10D, and then dinistribute siya, that is 8.5 minus 0.25D is equals to 7. 0.10D minus 0.25D is equals to 7 minus 8.5. So, ang ginawa, nilipat lang yung may variable sa kaliwa and then yung walang variable sa kanan. So, that is 0.10 minus 0.25, that is negative 0.15D is equals to negative 1.5. Pag dinivide both sides by negative 0.15, therefore, the dimes is 10. So, alam na natin na ang total value ng dimes na meron tayo is 10. Ngayon, meron na tayong value ni dimes, pwede natin makuha yung value ni quarters. Kung ilang quarters nga ba meron ka. Okay? So, that is D plus Q is equals to 34. I-utilize natin sa equation number 1. 10 plus Q is equals to 34. Therefore, 34 minus 10 is equals to 24. So, in total, meron kang 10 dimes tsaka 24 quarters. So, paano natin i-double check yan? So, meron tayong mga values ni dimes and quarters. Pwede natin i-substitute kay equation 1 tsaka kay equation 2. So, equation 1, that is D plus Q is equals to 34. 10 plus 24 is equals to 34. So, that statement is true. Okay? Equation number 2 naman. So, 0.10 times 10 plus 0.25 times 24, that is 7. So, 7 is equals to 7. The equation number 2 is also true. Okay? So, that is for problem number 2. Okay, next. Isa pa, problem number 3. So, let me read it first. Carlo has 4 more quarters than dimes. Given that he has a total of $1.7, determine the number of quarters and dimes he have. Sige, pwede nyo i-pause yung video kung gusto nyo sagutan on your own. Okay. So, first statement. So, yun yung gagawin natin. Carlo has 4 more quarters than dimes. So, engineer, paano po ba isusulat yan mathematically? So, for equation number 1, we have Q is equals to 4 plus D. Okay? And then, next statement, given that he has a total of $1.7, si quarter is 25 cents, and then dimes is 10 cents. So, therefore, equation number 2 is 0.25Q plus 0.10D is equals to 1.7. Pwede natin substitute sa equation 1 kay equation 2 para makuha natin yung value ni dime. So, that is 0.25 times 4 plus D plus 0.10D is equals to 1.7. Dinistribute si 0.25 and then ilagay lahat ng may variable sa kaliwa and then walang variable sa kanan. And then, solve it. That is 0.35D is equals to 0.7. Dividing both sides by 0.35, that is D is equals to 2. So, ngayon, alam na natin kung ilang dimes meron. Pwede natin substitute sa equation number 1 para makuha yung quarters. Okay? Number ng quarters. That is Q is equals to 4 plus D. Q is equals to 4 plus 2, that is equal to 6. So, ibig sabihin, yung number ng dimes na meron ka is 2, and then yung number na quarters ng meron ka is 6. Okay? So, para ma-double check natin, substitute natin yung values ni equation 1 tsaka ni equation 2. So, Q minus D is equals to 4. So, ang ginawa, transpose lang si D para ma-check natin yung value. 6 minus 2 is 4, therefore that is true. Equation number 2, that is 1.7. So, 0.25 times 6 plus 0.10 times 2 is equals to 1.7. Okay, so that is all for coin problem. So, kung may tanong kayo, pwede nyong ilagay sa comment section or mag-comment sa comment section. And also, please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And you can also share this video to other social media platforms. You can also follow our TikTok at Engineer MCZ Lectures. Thank you for watching.